Today I'll be discussing why salsa is the best condiment in modern culture. According to Fox News, salsa has become the best-selling condiment in North America, recently pushing tomato ketchup out of the #1 spot. This is an important statistic, given that the United States is a country known for their ketchup-slathered hamburgers and French fries. Now, to reinforce this statistic, this graph provided by Michael J. Weiss of The Atlantic shows the salsa buying population in America per household. That is demonstrated by the dark colors. It would make sense that salsa weaseled its way to the #1 spot. Therefore, there are a few more main points that I'll be discussing. I want to begin with the health benefits of salsa, and then discuss the versatility of salsa, and lastly, I'll move on to how salsa appeals to a wide variety of people. So first, let's begin with the health benefits. If we look at small portions, say a tablespoon or so, the health differences between salsa, mustard, and ketchup aren't too significant. However, if we look at a larger scale, say like half a cup to a cup, the benefits start to become extremely evident. If we look at the calories per half cup, ketchup contains 116 calories, mustard contains 82 calories, while salsa only contains 33 calories. So that is more than half the calories of mustard and a third of the calories of ketchup. Similarly, 33% of ketchup is made up of corn syrup. This ingredient is not good for you in the slightest. Even when used in moderation, corn syrup can cause heart disease, liver failure, and most common result, tooth decay. And, interestingly, mustard has a whopping 3.8 grams of fat compared to salsa, which only has 0.2 grams. Now, on the other hand, Karen Collins of NBC News says that half a cup of salsa adds an extra serving of vegetables and fruit to our daily tally. While salsa also supplies an excellent amount of antioxidants, vitamins, natural phytochemicals such as lycopene, which you can find in tomatoes, and potassium. But there was a recent academic study done by Juliana Brandani of PLOS ONE, and she found that there was an association between the increase of at least one serving of fruits and vegetables per day and the decreased risk of fractured bones. And so the last point, and the most basic health benefit in my opinion, is that you can make salsa yourself with organic vegetables that you can get at the grocery store or even grow yourself, so you know exactly what is going into it. The second point I want to make is that there's a wide versatility with salsa. I'd like to address here that salsa's original definition, upon interviewing one of my friends, she stated that in Spanish, salsa just means sauce. Therefore, can it really be accepted as a condiment? Well, I think the beautiful thing about salsa is that it can be used not only as a sauce in things, but also as a condiment on things, which in turn increases the overall versatility of salsa. Now, with that being said, there's a wide range of selection when making salsa. You can buy it in a can, in a jar from the grocery store, but you can also make it at home. In its simplest form, salsa contains 3 ingredients: onions, tomatoes, and peppers. The rest is up to you. However, there are limitless recipes on websites or in cookbooks. Now compare this to a quote that I found on madehow.com on how to make ketchup. Making ketchup at home is a tedious day-long process. The tomato mixture cooked in heavy pots required constant stirring to prevent it from burning. To the relief of many homemakers, however, ketchup became commercially available in the second half of the 1800s. And now with that in mind, it's convenient to point out that there are also different flavors of salsa. There are peach, mango, corn, and bean salsa, salsa verde, salsa de pebre, which is a pepper-based salsa, and pineapple salsa, and the list goes on. While ketchup typically always has the same flavor. However, mustard does match salsa in this category with flavors such as balsamic, Dijon, honey, jalapeno, and even orange cranberry mustard. Now, you may disagree with me, and you may be getting fired up about this issue, but salsa is too. Salsa contains different levels of spiciness. For instance, mild, not spicy at all. Medium, you could taste the spice, but it may not be overwhelming. Or extremely hot to hot, which some people think is even overwhelming. Ketchup has no heat, and mustard usually just has a spicy variation, usually achieved by using horseradish. Now, there are also different consistencies with salsa, and this is what I think makes it very versatile. You can have chunky, which is very roughly chopped, thin, ground up very fine, and has a consistency of soup. Or you can have picante in a very intermediate between the other two. Both ketchup and mustard usually have the same thick and smooth consistency, however. And lastly, there are a variety of ways to serve salsa. While ketchup and mustard are typically used on sandwiches, hot dogs, hamburgers, and french fries, you can serve salsa with chips, Mexican dishes such as tacos, burritos, enchiladas, etc. Also, you can serve it in rice, on meat, on hamburgers. Who knows? Maybe it'd be good on french fries. The choices are really endless. And the last point I want to make is that salsa appeals to a variety of people. Salsa originated with the Aztecs in the 1600s in the Tenochtitlan, which is now Mexico City. And it slowly moved its way up into North America and creeped its way down into South America. Now, salsa appeals to people all over the world, especially Hispanics, Americans, and those who reign from Canada. And salsa is enjoyed by all people, including teens, kids, as well as adults. So in conclusion, with its health benefits, with its versatility, and its appeal to all people, salsa is the best condiment in today's culture. And who knows, maybe the next time you guys sit down at the dinner table, salsa will be on there with you.